All right, so we will start with language. We won't be long today. We only have language, reading, and spelling to cover on today. All right, so you got any listening paper? AC, you need a listening paper so you can write down the definition of a verb. So we are finished with pronouns. We are done with pronouns. What is a pronoun again?
A pronoun is a word used in the place of a noun.
Good. A pronoun is a word that is used in the place of a noun. Pronouns will take the place of nouns. That is the job of a pronoun. So we are done with pronouns. So we've covered nouns already. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. We've covered pronouns. And now we are moving on to what's called a verb. Okay. So a simple definition, a verb is a word that does an action. That's the simple definition of a verb. A verb is a word that does an action. So you can go ahead and write this down. Verb, and this is the definition. A verb is a word that does an action. Very simple definition.
I think this is my definition.
It's not, because we never did this yet. So you see how literally I just told, 1 second. Okay. All right. So AC, you have your definition? Yes? Okay. So guys, this is what a verb is. A verb is a word that does an action. So tomorrow, I don't want to get into it today, but tomorrow's lesson, we will talk about what that means as an action. Today, I want you to focus on the definition. I think I have for you to write it 4 times today. So that's what you can do. Practice, say it, write it. That's what you're going to do too after Zoom is finished. Okay? So a verb is a word that does an action. So let's say it together. So what is a verb? That does. A verb is a word that does an action. So we are finished with nouns, finished with pronouns. We'll do verbs for the rest of this month of December. And then when we come back in January, we'll be finished with verbs and we'll move on to adjectives. Okay? All right, go ahead and get out your reading. Page 70, 70.
Big Bill, boy. Big Bill. It's after the sea.
Okay, page 70. Let's read about Big Bill. All right, Big Bill. All right, Asa, you want to start us off on 70?
Yes, ma'am. Big Bill. My name is Bill. I like to play with my dog Skip.
Okay, good. So we're introduced to our character. His name is Bill. And what does he say he likes to do at the beginning of the story? Play with Skip. Who is Skip? His dog. Okay, 71, Brayley.
Skip and I like to run and jump. We like to play. We like to help my dad.
Good. Okay, so what do him and Skip like to do when they play?
Run.
They like to run and also help who?
Dad.
Okay, Elijah at the bottom of 71.
I can brush Skip and he can stay still. I feed Skip. He eats a lot That says that Skip will get big.
Okay, so what can he do? So they help Dad. What can Bill do for Skip? Feed him. He can brush him, right? And so what if he keeps doing that? What did Dad say would happen to Skip? He would what? It would get big. 72, Cairo. Second.
One day I will be a big man. What will I do then? I hope that I will still help.
Okay. Okay, so one day, what will Bill be?
Big.
Big. And will he still help even though he'll be big? Yeah, he said he'll try to still help even though he'll be big. Okay, 73.
It may be that I will give me a big job to do. I hope that I will do it well. That's it. If I do my job now, I will do then. Well, then I might. I admit that is this man. One day I hope I will be like him. Then I will be a big wise man.
Okay, good. So Bill said that one day he will get big just like his dad is big. And will he do jobs? Yep, he's gonna do jobs and he's gonna work hard just like his dad. Okay. All right, let's look at 74. The fire. 74, let's read about Sue and her brother and what they encounter. Okay, 7. Mm-hmm.
Smells Gale Skip smell Scoop Mace Donna Miss is 6. She likes to dress up like mom and play with Beth, a big dog.
Okay. So we're introduced to Sue Smith. How old is she? And what does she like to do or play? Dress up and with her doll. Okay. Micah. About 74, the bottom.
To skip and jump and ride his bike.
You ready?
Dad Dad had said if you smell smoke, you must run to tell us.
Okay, so now we're introduced to her brother, John Smith. How old is he? 10. And what does he like to do? Skip and jump. So what does Dad tell them? That if they smell what? Smoke, what should they do? They should tell him, right? Okay, 75. Asa?
One day, Sue and John sat by the oak tree. The sky was blue, but then it became black. John cried, I smell smoke. Sue! John and Sue ran to tell Dad.
Okay, so one day as they're outside, what do they see? What happens to the sky? It turns black, right? And so not only does it turn black, but what do they begin to smell?
Smoke.
So what did John and Sue do? Did they listen to what he said?
Yes.
Yep, because that's what he said. If they see it, what to do. Okay, Braylee?
Dad had set fire to a pile of leaves. He gave John and Sue a big smile. I am glad you ran to tell me. This fire is not that fire, but if you are fast, you may save a life one day.
Okay, and so when they went to go tell Dad, they actually saw that who was making the fire? Dad. He was actually the one that was making the fire. How was he doing that? He was burning leaves, and that's when they realized that it was Dad that was making the fire. So did they obey though? Yeah, they did what he said, and if it was something more serious, they did a good job of going to tell Dad what they saw. Okay, all right, so that's it for our reading on the fire and Big Bill. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get out your spelling. List 28, page 24. I'm sorry, list 14, page 28. List 14, page 28.
The phone.
List 14, page 28. So we have IGH sounds and ITE.
The thing.
Okay, let's look at our first one. Sight.
S-I-G-H-T. Sight.
Might.
Might. M-I-G-H-T. Might.
Right.
Right. R-I-G-H-T. Right.
Light.
Light. L-I-G-H-T. Light.
Bright.
Bright. B-R-I-G-H-T. Bright.
Delight.
Delight. D-E-L-I-G-H-T. Delight. B-I-T. Bite.
Okay, bite.
B-I-T-E.
Kite.
Kite. K-I-T-E. Kite.
White.
W-A-I-T-E. White.
White.
Q-U-I-T-E. White.
Right.
Right. W-R-I-T-E. Right.
Invite.
Invite. I-V-I-T-E. Invite.
And polite.
Polite. Polite. Polite.
Give.
Give. I-V-E. Give.
R.
R.
Good. So as you can see, guys, we have two words that sound exactly, well, they do sound the same, right and right. We have the first right, R-I-G-H-T. That's the right that's opposite of left. And then we have the right, W-R-I-T-E. That's like if you're writing your name. So just know the difference between the two. All right, let's look at your Greek and Latin words. So your Greek word this week is pyro.
Pyro.
P-Y-R-O, pyro, and it means fire. Then your Latin word, manus.
Manus.
M-A-N-U-S, manus, and it means hand. What are you chewing on? And pedis. What are you
Pedis.
chewing on?
P-E-D-I-S. Pedis.
Pedis, and it means
Foot.
okay. Good. So you have 18 words again on this week. Pyro means fire, manus means hand, and pedis means foot. Those are your words, okay? All right, so that's the end of our Zoom. Tomorrow I'll see you for Bible Ace. Have a good afternoon, okay?
Okay.
Bye.